Hey, good afternoon, or should I say good day, depending on where you are based around the world. Hi, my name is Christine Crowell, and I just want to reach out and just talk to you about, the fears that sometimes when we feel that we want to do something new, we want to move somewhere new, we want a new start, we just feel like a new beginning. This is spring, we're here. Summer is almost here around the corner. And I took that step almost, 4 years ago in June when I decided to move from the UK to Cyprus. And I think it was one of the best decisions I made in my life. Now, the reason why I say this is because for 17, almost 17 years, I wanted to actually live in Cyprus. And we were always putting it to the backside of what we were actually wanting to do in our lives. So we would watch programs like Location, and we'd always see beautiful Cyprus, and we'd think, you know what, I would love to move there. I would love to move there. And then what happened for me was that it was the biggest fear of my life to make a move from the UK to Cyprus. So I took the horn, I took the bull by the horns, and I made that decision in 2020 during the lockdown. I thought to myself, I'm working from home, so why should I not start to do it now? So I thought, I can do this anywhere in the world. So where do I want to really be right now? This was in 2020 during the lockdown. Where do I really want to be right now? And I thought to myself, you know what? Life is so short. I'm going to make that move to Cyprus. Now, at the time, I've got four boys anyway. So my youngest was facing a lot of difficulty at school. He was at the high school at the time in the UK, and he just was not enjoying it. He just felt like he was going into a war zone every day, for example. And I just felt to myself, you know what? What have I got to lose? What have I got to lose? Let's see how it works out. Of course, if he was not going to be happy, then I wouldn't have made that move. But it is the best decision that I made. So me, my husband, and my youngest, we moved to Cyprus June 2020 during the lockdown, for example. And I set up a business in Cyprus for business coaching as well as recruitment. So I set up a recruitment agency in Cyprus as well. And we was able to move over to Cyprus from the UK. We did have a deadline to move by November in 2020, for example, due to Brexit was happening, to do with Brexit. So we thought, you know what, let's just go for it. And at the time, I was scared. I was so scared. I was just so excited, but I was scared at the same time. But I made that decision because I thought about what were the pros and cons. Yes, I've got four boys, for example. I would be leaving three boys behind. That was the difficulty for me, was that I was leaving my boys behind as well as my grandchildren. But then I thought to myself, I'm only 4 hours away. If I was to get in my car, I would have to drive, for example. It could be 4 hours. Giving an example here. So I thought, why not? Why is it so different just because I have to get on a plane, or they have to get on a plane for 4 hours? And you know what? They can come to sunny Cyprus. There's so much to do. And when my family come to see me, I actually get to spend more quality time with them. We go places, we have meals, we go for long walks, we enjoy, we laugh, we talk, we spend time together. It is such a big difference for my youngest son as well. He is doing extremely well in school. He goes to a British school here in Cyprus, and I will be doing some videos on this more in Cyprus, for example. And he has got some amazing friends. He's got some amazing friends in the UK, but he's also got some amazing friends here in Cyprus. And I get to see them on a regular basis, and he goes out on a regular basis. He does things. It's just a different way of living here. The food is just delicious. There's just so much to see. The weather is nice. My husband, who is diabetic as well as he's got arthritis, his arthritis is a lot better. His diabetes is really good. It's a lot better than what it was, for example, because we are eating more healthier, the Mediterranean diet. He is also a pescatarian, for example, and I just feel that things are just so much better here. I see my children very often, more than what I did when I was actually in the UK. So for me, I'm glad that I made that decision to move to Cyprus from the UK. And I want to encourage anyone that is feeling frightened or fearful of moving, make a list of the positives and make a list of the negatives, and look at what the negatives are of you moving to a location of where you want to move to, and think about, is that a fear that is real, or is it something that's in your head, for example? So like for me, I was fearful. I was thinking, my youngest, what if he doesn't like it? What if it's worse than what it was in the UK? You know, I was thinking all kinds of things as a parent. And I can honestly say that things are so much better here for him. As a parent, I am glad that I made that decision, even though at the time I was wondering whether it was the wrong decision. But I felt I had to do something to make a change, to see whether it would be better for him. And it is. It is. And I'm glad that I made that decision. Same for me. I can still run my business no matter where I am in the world. And I can do meetings online. I get to have meetings online with clients because, you know, it's a lot easier than getting on a plane, traveling for, 2-3 hours, for example, 4 hours, 5 hours, having to stay in a hotel. Whereas I can do a Zoom, just like I'm speaking to you now, and I can communicate and send emails and record, for example. So for me, it's a lot better. And I get to have that work-life balance because I wasn't getting the work-life balance because I was traveling back and forth all the time. So I'm now actually getting more time to do my exercises. I do minimum of 10k steps a day, for example. I do fitness training 3 times a week as well on top of that. And I look after myself. And I just want to say that it's actually, I feel that I've improved my life as well, because when you're working flat out and you're traveling constantly, you get exhausted. There's no work-life balance. Whereas with what I'm doing, living here in Cyprus, there's a work-life balance. I can just pop out for lunch and I just feel like I'm on holiday. And then I can go back and then I serve my clients. So I just wanted to share this video with you to talk to you about what is stopping you from doing what you want to do in life, whether that is working for yourself or whether that is moving to a new country. What is it that's stopping you? Because there's a lot of things that we can do now online that can enhance our lives. What skills do you have that is transferable online that is going to benefit others as well as you and your family? Because for me, my decision was the right decision that I've moved to Cyprus. It's something that I wanted to do 17 years ago. And I just wanted to share that with you. And I'm going to be sharing more insights to Cyprus, for example, moving from the UK to Cyprus, what it's been like for me, my husband, and my children, for example. And I think it's important for us to look at other opportunities that we may be able to have, rather than just living day to day, traveling, for example, to work and back. And then you're so tired when you get home, everything's a big rush, and then you go to sleep, and then you wake up again, and you start the cycle all over again. Whereas this is another way of life. Things are so much cheaper here as well. So you get to actually enjoy what you're doing. You get to enjoy your time to yourself, or the time to spend with family members. There's just so much benefits here that you can really enjoy and embrace. So I wanted to share that with you because it took me 17 years to move because I was scared, because I was frightened. I mean, I moved to the States as well in between those 17 years for about a year. I did live in the States for 10 years, but my true heart, my true place that I wanted to be is Cyprus. And this is where I am. And I can work from home as well. So I just wanted to quickly shoot this video because I'm going to be doing a live shortly, which is a 5-week challenge. And I just wanted to share with you that you can run a business whilst you live abroad, and it can be online. Just like how I'm shooting this video here, and I'm going to be shooting it and putting it on YouTube, for example, as well as my social media platforms. But you can do the same. We don't have to work harder. We have to work smarter. It's the way to do it now. I've been there where I've worked harder for a very long time. But now I'm working smarter because I'm looking to help serve as many people as I can, and I can do this by being online. When I had my events in the UK as well as America, for example, as well as Cyprus, when I've held my events, you can only hold so many people. So my events would get full quite quickly, to the point where, the chairs are really, really close to one another. Whereas when I can go online and I can do more events, I can do them monthly, I can do them weekly, instead of driving for 2, 3, 4 hours to London and back, or staying in a hotel and doing events for 2 days. Like when I do my 5-day challenges, for example, I do them online and I can serve as many people as I want to. And I can be worldwide rather than just in the UK. So I want to share this video with you just to say, I understand that you're frightened. I understand that you don't know how to possibly do this. But I'm here to help you, to show you how you can possibly relocate with your family members wherever it is that you want to move to. So I just wanted to shoot this quick video because it is possible. It is possible because I've done it. I did it moving to the States. I've also done it moving to Cyprus. And I'd like to share that with you as well. For those of you that are interested in moving to another country, for example, it's not such a big leap as you think. Like I said, it took me 17 years to be here. Something that only takes me 4 hours on a plane took me 17 years to make that decision. And I don't want you to wait that long, because we don't need to now, because there's so many opportunities out there with this online internet that we have. We can help serve as many people as possible. So do like and subscribe to the video, click the notification bell, and if you want to book a free 15-minute consultation with me, I can talk to you about what your possible goals are and how you could possibly look at how you can achieve them. And let's create an action plan of how you're going to do that. So thank you for listening to this video today. I hope that you have enjoyed this. I will be sharing more expat stories, as well as moving to Cyprus, what it's like here in Cyprus as well. And let's move forward with what we want to do in our life. Let's have work-life balance. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you found this video helpful. I hope it's made you see that you can achieve it. If I can, you can too as well. All right, so thank you so much. Take care. Thank you. Goodbye.